in terms of being able to access these IIJA funds?
Yeah, that's a great question. We're struggling with that in North Dakota with getting the lead funding out, where 49% subsidization, 51% would go on to the customer, and most of that lead is going to be in your older neighborhoods, your disadvantaged communities. So we're really struggling with getting that and finding a balance with the affordability.
Thanks. Ms. Powell, in Rhode Island, we are seeing a lot of damage to our water treatment infrastructure related to climate change. We have very, very powerful, unprecedented rain events that have flooded out, for instance, a major city of ours, Cranston's sewage treatment facility. And it's really unpleasant to be downstream when a sewage treatment facility floods out. Narragansett has had to build a dike, a berm, around its oceanside sewage treatment facility. Warren, another town, is having to plan a very expensive move with intermediate protection of its water treatment facility. How well does the IIJ fund the need that communities are facing to deal with these unprecedented flooding events driven by climate change and our relentless pollution by the fossil fuel industry?
Thank you, Senator Whitehouse, for the question. We ourselves are dealing with the impacts of drought conditions. Earlier this week, we had a meeting to talk about moving to a drought watch. So it really is impacting every community, East Coast, West Coast, North, South. I think the structure is there in IIJA. The authorization is there. The appropriations need to be there.
What's missing. I agree. Thank you. And let me also ask you about microplastics. We're starting to see that turn up more and more in drinking water. We see it appear in mother's breast milk. We see it appear in the end result in a baby's diaper that's obviously gone through the infant. We see it falling in the rain in Colorado. And we don't really understand what the dangers are of microplastics when consumed by humans. The bill provides $10 billion for what it calls emerging contaminants. Is it true that microplastics are only one of several emerging contaminants? Would have to share that $10 billion if we were to be treated that way? And given the kind of upgrades that are necessary to deal with microplastics, is $10 billion a sufficient number?
The short answer, Senator, is no, it is not sufficient. We've focused a lot on PFAS. We think that the
which would be an emerging contaminant,
which is an emerging contaminant, and our projections to deal with that in drinking water are upwards of $1 billion. We need to make sure that
our projections, you mean your utility?
WSSC Water, yes, sir. So we need to have regulatory certainty. We need to have a comprehensive roadmap to deal with emerging contaminants that are on the horizon holistically, so that we're making our investments in infrastructure upgrades make sense.
Hello, friends. More relief money is expected to go out very soon. There is an upcoming deadline to claim one more rebate check this year. And these payments are being funded through new state revenue surpluses. Checks could be worth over $1,000. Also, the Biden administration has confirmed huge financial relief for millions of Americans. Many households will be able to receive this relief. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, do stay tuned because I'll be announcing the winners of today's Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you need to do is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dearest friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. The deadline to claim a Massachusetts tax rebate is in 1 week. Eligible taxpayers in the state can receive roughly 14% of their Massachusetts personal income tax liability for the tax year 2021. Anyone who paid personal income taxes in Massachusetts for the 2021 tax year will be eligible for the rebate. The distribution of funds began on November 1st, 2022. Eligible residents who file before September 15th can expect their money within a month of filing. The rebate was made law in 1986 through Chapter 62F, which requires the government to issue a tax credit if the state revenue exceeds an annual cap tied to wage and salary growth. Since being enacted, it has only been triggered once, in 1987. Revenue during fiscal 2022 exceeded the cap set by Chapter 62F by about $2.9 billion. Those eligible for the rebate will be sent a check through the mail or have the money directly deposited into their bank account. The refund will not be treated as taxable income. Also, the residents of Montana have until October 1st, 2023, to apply for a property tax rebate. The rebate could be worth up to $675 for taxpayers in the state. Eligible residents can apply for the rebate via the online portal, which opened last month and will remain open for another 23 days. Also, Montana residents can claim their property tax rebates for 2023 via a paper form. As part of President Biden's efforts to make student loans more manageable for Americans, the administration has created a 12-month on-ramp to repayment. In a nutshell, while recent legislation forced the interest and repayment pause to end after August, the administration understands that many people might have difficulty resuming their payments right away. The on-ramp to repayment starts October 1st, 2023, as most student loan borrowers will see their first student loan payments due sometime in October. It will last for 1 year, ending on September 30th, 2024. During the on-ramp, federal student loan payments are officially due. However, according to Motley Fool, if borrowers chose not to make those payments, there are a few things that will not happen. This includes late or missed payments, and it won't be reported to the credit bureaus. Borrowers who do not pay will not be in default on their student loan obligations, and borrowers who do not pay will not have their accounts sent to collection agencies. The advantage of the repayment on-ramp is that student loan borrowers have the financial flexibility to decide whether they can comfortably make their student loan payments for a full year. And if at any point during the next year you run into financial hardships, such as from a job loss, the on-ramp can provide some protection from adverse consequences. But on the other hand, there is one thing that the on-ramp does not prevent. Interest will accumulate on your student loans, whether you choose to take advantage of the on-ramp or not. For example, if you owe $40,000 in federal student loans at an average interest rate of 6%, this could cause your balance to grow by as much as $2,400 if you decide to take full advantage of the 1-year period. Thanks to a big change in how discretionary income is calculated, the SAVE plan is expected to result in monthly student loan payments of $0 for more than 1 million additional student loan borrowers. Under the SAVE plan, single borrowers who earn less than $32,805 will not be required to make any student loan payments. A family of 4 that earns less than $67,500 won't have any payments. And even if the SAVE plan does not eliminate your monthly payment, it could make it more manageable than you think. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you so much, friends, for being part of this community. The winners of today's Walmart gift card giveaway is Paul Palomino Ramos and Michael Briggs. Congratulations, my dearest friends! To claim your gift cards, please check your notifications page and send me a message. Or you could message me on my Facebook page. Thank you, dearest friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.